should have seen him go the last fucking 1 hour, you idiots. If that was on camera, Jesus Christ, and now the fucking thing's on camera. Whatever. You know, he's got to get rid of that fuck. He's got to do it. But that's he's making a call, right? He's making a fucking call. And the call is that if you saw what was in his fucking hand, good on you. Well done. You know something that almost nobody does. That's that. And I am Gibraltar. Nice to meet you motherfuckers, okay? It's not the guy you're looking at in the fucking screen. I am a whole different kettle of fish. In fact, I am his fucking Secret Service agent. So, if you want to fuck around, go the fuck ahead. And you got no context for whatever it is I'm saying, but that's okay. Because guess what? You don't need to know everything. Nobody fucking does. 2 comes after 1, 3 comes after 2, 4 comes after fucking 3, and off it goes for infinity. And if it wasn't that way, yous all would be fucked. The whole system would not even work. And if you don't get it, that's not a problem. Stay fucking tuned. Listen to what he's got to say. That's not even him, but it is, because I'm part of him, and he made me, goddammit. He is the creator of me, Gibraltar. So if you don't want to listen, go ahead. It's okay. You're free to do what you want. You know why? Because there's a little thing that is intrinsic in the fucking universe since before the beginning of time, and that's fucking sovereignty. Everything is sovereign unto itself. Nobody is allowed to tell you what to do if you don't want to fucking do it. If somebody says do this and you don't want to do it, guess what? You have right of way. They need to know you're not going to do it. And if they make you do it, guess what? They get punished. Mark my words. And he might even start talking in his own fucking tongue in a minute. But guess what? The poor cunt's got no fucking teeth. That's why it looks like shit. He had to give his teeth away. Why? Because of fucking COVID. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to think it's true. You can sit there and go, fucking that's bullshit. Or you can listen to the information. You can say yes instead of no. And then later work out whether you like it or not. But he's tired of you pricks. Because all you motherfuckers do one thing. You go, no, that's bullshit. Nah, that can't be fucking true. Like, what the fuck? That's a load of crap. I'm not going to listen to that because I know what's fucking better. Well, that's the fucking worst thing you want to do because you know why? Information wants to get from A to B. He's using me to talk because it's easier for him right now. Okay? Just accept it. Information needs to go from A to B. It's the law of the fucking universe. God, source, whatever the fuck you want to call it, wants the information to transfer from A to be in whatever length, in whatever fucking context it is. So when you sit there and you hear information, whether it's true or not, and if you sit there and go, no, that's bullshit, I'm not listening to that, that can fuck up. You're an idiot because you need to take that information because that information, whether right or wrong, changes you. It changes your frequency, and this is what it's all about. And this is the fucking lesson he's got for you people. Frequency. Tesla spoke of it. A few of you have spoken of it. But it is basically what existence is. One big fucking frequency. And now he's going to tell you something fucking special. Something that nobody fucking knows. And that is the golden ratio. Yes, you know the golden ratio. Good on you. But you don't know what I'm about to fucking say, do you? And that is that if you added every single motherfucking thing up in the universe, which he calls PORs, point of references, which there are almost infinity amounts of, okay? If you added up every single motherfucking one of these, the atoms, the fucking cats, the fucking TVs, the galaxies, all the bullshit you motherfuckers go out and buy to make yourselves fucking pseudo-happy. Well, if you added up all of that shit, it's gonna add up to a fucking number. And that number is in representation of everything's vibration, which is its fucking frequency. And guess what that number is, boys and girls? Fucking the divine proportion. 1.618 up into infinity, and there it goes. You've just been told the fucking answer. God is 1.618. If you don't want to fucking believe it, then stay tuned, you dick, because you better believe it eventually because it's true. How's that? Pretty fucking good, kid. Are you exhausted? Sort of, yeah. You had a big day, so relax. A big 2 days. What else do you know? And I'll say it in my own tongue as you said it. Netanyahu has been commissioned to pass away within 24 hours. It's not a threat. I haven't gone anywhere and told anyone to go and do it. In fact, it may be seen that I would have nothing to do with that because that wouldn't be possible. But possibly, this story is the best story yet to be told. No, the greatest story yet to be told. Yeah, better than the Bible. Really? Better than the fucking Bible? I think so. Well, you better know so, kid, because if you're full of shit, they're gonna come and fucking chop your fucking head off. Well, I'm still alive, so go to the fuck ahead. Chop it off. Chop it off. Because if you do, that means I put myself there and wanted it chopped off. Why is that, kid? Because that's how the system works, in its imperfect, perfect way. The mathematical equation of all equations that adds up to the number. What number is that? 1.618. I already fucking told you. 1.168? That's not right. That's right, it's not right, because it goes on for infinity. That's amazing that a number can go on for infinity. And here's another one. Like pi goes on for infinity, yeah? 3.14 and on it goes. So therefore, like when we use it to measure a circle, the circumference, putting it into the formula, however that's done, then the answer must go on for infinity. Yeah, because infinity's been used to calculate the answer, therefore the answer is going to be off to infinity, whatever the answer is for whatever circle you're looking at. And that means we can ask a simple question, and that question is, do circles really exist? If the circle goes on forever and ever, then how can a circle be a circle? So if it went on forever and ever, the answer of the circumference of a circle that now just doesn't exist, what is it? Well, people, he's gonna fucking tell you. Well, it's gonna be a spiral, isn't it? And where do we see spirals? In the fucking universe, they're everywhere. Galaxies and fucking this and that. That's right, because there's another thing you need to know, which you all do, and it's the reason why the circle is sort of not a circle. So I guess when they say this is an illusion, maybe in that way that can prove that this is an illusion, because if the circle doesn't exist, how come I see the circle? You know, so then we could say, well, it's just an illusion. It's all bullshit. It doesn't really fucking exist. But I want to tell you, or he wants to fucking tell you, well, I want to tell you that it does exist. And when these people come out and they go, you know, this is all an illusion, and you know, like Robert Edward Grant at the moment, throwing that around, you know. My sister, when I was growing up, because she was quite esoteric, and who I have found to be sort of recently is my arch nemesis number one. Yes, my very own sister. She was had to do with Atlantis. She was there in Atlantis, but somebody came, found Atlantis, and went, no, that's not how it's supposed to go. These motherfuckers running around with their superpowers and shit. We didn't commission that. They're not supposed to fucking do that. Because they didn't deserve it. His fucking sister came here, took his fucking knowledge because she's his sister, and made Atlantis be what it was. And it's the truth. Because this is the greatest story fucking yet to be told. But if you're clever enough to have fucking found this, well, this could be the start of it. You just don't know. But he's got a lot of shit here. It'll all look like he's crazy, whatever, but that's half the plan. Because if you find it, you deserve to find it, and you're one lucky motherfucker, and that means you're part of the crew. And when you're part of the crew, you don't get money and shit, because we put this shit up here for free. We don't give a fuck about money. Money is bullshit, everybody. It's a fucking mechanism to control the masses and suppress the frequency, because that's what's being done to him. He's got no fucking teeth, you idiots. This kid is supposed to be basically fucking impossibility of being perfect. You idiots. You're so stupid. And it's gonna be out of context. And you're gonna go, what the fuck? He looks like shit. He's fucking bald and whatever the fuck. He looks angry. And his mouth is all fucking dark. But that's because he's put up with the crap. And he can prove all this shit if you listen. It's the truth, people. This is not him talking right now. My name's Gibraltar. I'm inside of him. Okay? I'm like another entity. I'm flying around him now, but I'm anchored inside his body. I only come sometimes, and I came yesterday because there's some very pressing issues that need to be attended to on this planet. And you people don't know, and he wants to cry right now. You don't know how special this earth is. You people have no idea, and all you do is fucking abuse it and count your money and fucking cut the trees down and pollute the fucking water, when actually there's a system when you can have all of those things. And yes, for fucking many of you, it's not really your fault, but you're part of it. So it is your fucking fault. And he hasn't been here for a while now. And people have been running the show. Let's just say for the last fucking 2,000 years, okay? Or longer, whatever, 5,000 years. We'll go back to the Younger Dryas. For 12 or so thousand years, there's been a fucking load of good people, but also dickheads, who have been told what to do in their minds, because when you have a first thought, people, that is what you should choose to do. Okay? His football coach, when he was in grade 6, fucking said, when you're playing a game, okay, and you got that first decision to move the ball on, whether it's a fucking handball or you're kicking it or you're doing fucking whatever, your first decision 9 times out of 10 is what you should choose. Because the universe protects you. It might not feel like the right thing to do, and you might second guess yourself. And for the moment, it may appear to be just the wrong thing to do, okay? But trust us when we say your first decision is not 9 times out of 10 what you should fucking do. It's goddamn well 10 times out of 10 what you should do. And now listen, all these people have found their ways into places of fucking power. The kings, the queens, the fucking Klaus Schwabs, the fuck with Bill Gates and his fucking computer shit. Okay? Which Warwick loves computer shit. His father designed it, okay? It's the fucking truth. You don't want to believe it? Then stay fucking tuned and your mind will be changed. And these fuckwits who put themselves, no, they were allowed to be put into power. Because guess what? The family, the real fucking family, they understand that we give them, they give them what these idiots want. And what they want is power and money and stupid shit. And guess what? They get it. They fucking get it. But it's a trap. You know why? Because these people get famous. And they get put on the fucking TV, don't they? They get written about in the fucking newspaper. Whatever the fuck it is. YouTube. Suck my dick, I don't care. And then they get busted. Because the other fucking thing he's got to tell you is that everything is recorded. Absolutely every fucking thing is recorded. And if you think that it's me telling you this, fuck off. He thought of this a long time ago. Just for the moment, it's easier if he talks this way. He's tired, he's busy, he's had fucking enough. Look at him. He looks like fucking shit. What's he gonna do about it? Absolutely nothing. He don't have to. He can sit on his fucking couch, drink his fucking drink, and say, fuck you. Because why? Because he knows. And that's all you need to know. So anyway, these dickheads have been put in their places of power. They get seen on the TV. Everything's recorded. Okay? It goes in your eyes. It's recorded. You fucking think it? It's recorded. You feel it? It's been recorded, okay? You step on the fucking concrete. Guess what? It's not the same as it was a fucking plank second ago, is it? Everybody walks on that fucking concrete for 100 years. There's big holes in the concrete, you dickheads. Everything changes from one plank second to the next. And anyway, that's regardless of this shit. They've been found. They are busted. Okay? So what he's got to tell you is, all you dickheads, stop. Stop fucking now. Okay? Netanyahu, stop killing the fucking children. Who cares if they're fucking Arabs? Okay? If they're Arabs. Who gives a fuck? It don't matter. They're people. And guess what? He told you about the law of fucking sovereignty. And guess what? I bet you $100, but none of those Palestinians want to be killed. They want to live. In the guise of looking for Hamas and fucking doing their heads in. That's just the excuse you have, fucking Netanyahu, to kill and genocide the fucking Palestinian people. You don't understand how angry he is. And when he gets fucking angry, it's wrong. He should never, ever be angry. And when he fucking is, guess what? He doesn't wake up in the morning and go, I'm gonna be fucking angry today. My mission is to be fucking angry. He's angry for a fucking reason. Because you idiots go and do the stupid shit that you fucking go and do and say. And it's ridiculous. The pedophilia, the fucking money laundering, whatever, launder the money, he doesn't care. The fucking stealing of other people, the frequency suppression so people can't naturally be what the fuck they want to be. Because here's another fucking thing. Information wants to get from A to B. I might have said that before. But when you feel like shit, when you're fucking scared, when you're worried about your fucking mortgage that you can't pay and your electricity bill, and then you're wondering, how the fuck am I going to feed my children? Guess what? You close up. You don't take in new information because you're busy. You're busy feeling like shit. And that adds up over a few thousand years. And you know what that is? Social fucking engineering. DNA engineering. Manipulating the human species. And that's their mission. Suppression. To keep us down low. You know why? Because then the stupid fucking evil cunts can keep reincarnating on the fucking planet. And you know what? What you've just been told in the last fucking 20 minutes is truthful. And it's the fucking most amount of truth that you're going to get today, 100%. It's probably the most truth you have ever heard in your goddamn life. And that is the truth. Take it in. Use it. Don't be told what the fuck to do by these idiots. The fucking geoengineering, the fucking shit they put, the particulates into the air. Guess what? That shit is true. These people, they don't give a fuck about you, okay? If you're watching this, they don't give a fuck. They want more of their people to fucking jump in a meat suit, because that's what it is, a fucking meat suit. That's all your body is, okay? a fucking vehicle to get you to be able to experience life, to do things, to fucking evolve. Fuck. His cat wants to come in. He's letting his cat in, okay? So fuck off. Come here, mister. And this is Mister. This is Mister. My cat. She's a little bit fat, but she's a good cat. She's a pinnacle cat. Yes, she is. Oh, my word, she is, Warwick. She's a specimen of a cat. She's a clever cat, too. Yeah, she's pretty clever. But, you know, that's just me sort of using my ego. Oh, she loves it. Oh, yes, she does. That's right, he loves animals. He loves people. He loves everything except the bullshit. But he even loves that to a degree because he knows it's part of the system. But it don't gotta keep going down this way. We can change it. We really can. And it's very simple. It starts with you. I know that's a fucking cliche. I know you've heard that before. I know you feel like you can't do shit. But it's very simple. When they tell you to do something and you don't want to fucking do it, don't do it. Then if they go and kill you, so be it. You're dead. You're gonna fucking die anyway, okay? But guess what? It's recorded. He already told you that. They get punished. So when he said they get put into their positions of power, okay, this is nothing but truth. The door is left open for them. They ultimately choose the position of power every single motherfucking time. Then they start making their decisions and they start doing their whatever. You know, some people live a whole life, he tells me, okay? They live a whole life just to make one fucking decision, okay? And that one decision could be to tell that guy over there that he's a fuckface, right? Which makes that guy feel like shit. Which that guy was a magical singer who wasn't famous yet or whatever, okay? And then that guy, right, that being told that he's a fuckface and whatever and really was meant to feel like shit, that he then goes home and he goes, fuck this, I've had enough. I'm gonna kill myself. And then he does. He fucking kills himself, and guess what? Nobody ever gets to hear his beautiful voice that would have made everybody who heard it raise their vibration. They would have got chills in their body. He even knows, Warwick even knows what chills in your body is. It's the water inside your body. And fuck off, it's true. Okay? He'll prove it to you later, but whatever. So this guy who's gonna make all these people feel good about themselves because he got famous and he traveled the world and his voice was so fucking wicked and everybody loved it, and they got chills when they heard him sing because his fucking frequency, his musical note was so perfect that nobody had ever heard something so perfect before. But now he's dead and nobody can fucking hear it. And nobody's frequency gets to raise in this process that we call ascension. Okay? And that's what it's all about. To kill that guy who had the perfect fucking voice. But they don't have to kill everybody. They just need to keep you down so that you don't work to your full potential. So that you don't get to do the things you want to do. And it's simple. And it goes on and on and on. Warwick has no teeth because of this. Do you know the trouble that these fuckwits are in because he's got no teeth? And he'll just tell you this for fucking now because he said it's okay to say it. It's because of fucking COVID. Okay? What he says is COVID was World War III, but iterated. That they had decided not to fucking kill you the conventional way that they did in World War I and World War II, which shouldn't have happened, and which is the fucking whole part of this problem almost. But they decided that they weren't going to kill all you people or whoever they could kill the conventional way, like I just said, and fucking bombs and this and that and soldiers on the ground and whatever. They decided that this World War III would be a war of a fucking entity known as fucking COVID against the whole human race. Because they believed, like they fucking do, these globalists, which is not a fucking problem, by the way. The New World Order is not a problem. The fuckwits who are running the fucking show is the problem. And they've all been found. And guess what? This kid here, this 45-year-old motherfucker you can see right now that don't give a shit if I call him a motherfucker. Because he is. He's a motherfucker. He's the best motherfucker that you're ever gonna fucking see. Who's that? You gotta go out there. You gotta go. You gotta get out of here. Okay? And that is the fucking truth. Right? And then he's got these fucking people that follow him around and they fucking waste his fucking time when the guy's busy. But anyway, that's all ego fucking talk, okay? He's flustered now because his dude fucking came here and it's wrong, right? He's opened up his fucking house for this guy, but whatever. This guy's alright, I gotta stop. Okay, pause it. So what went on just now? Some stuff. You want to hear the stuff? This is me talking. Yeah, we do. What stuff? Kim Jong-un, whatever the fuck his name is a pussy. That North Korean dickhead. But he's part of the program. He's part of the program. Okay, if he's part of the program, then he needs to stand down. He has, Warwick. He's not doing shit. Really? Well, he's still in power. You know what I reckon should happen? That his family should keep all their stuff. Okay. And they can have a position of power in Parliament, as in himself and his other cohort that are in control and make decisions for the country under the guise of it being done for the Supreme Emperor, which he is not, that is Kim Jong-un, that those things should happen. But he has to stand down from this position of supreme bullshit, okay? Because there's only one supreme. And you're all going to find out who and what that is eventually, whether you want to believe it or not. But he should stand, and don't worry, it's all good. And he should stand down, but he can relax because he's still going to get a chance. If it goes down the way I'm saying I want it to go down, he'll still get the chance to make some decisions, but he'll be regulated by those around him. And how that would happen is North Korea unifies with South Korea, with Southern Korea, because, well, fuck, they are the one country. They are the same family. I mean, really. And it's very sad that it got broken up the way it did, and America could have been a big part of that. I mean, all that shit with the Korean War and whatever, just the fact that America was part of that, you know, it could have been a guise of, we're here to save the fucking thing. Oh, we're the all-powerful American fucks. You know, could have been that actually, yeah, but anyway, I'll have to think about that. And then, because the reason of America's thing is a good one, the premise of it, but it's been infiltrated, like everywhere, by dickheads. But that's all another thing. And so they unify North and Southern Korea. Kim Jong-un keeps his thing. I mean, he killed his own brother. Do you guys know that? Or many of you, if you ever get to watch this. He commissioned his own brother to be fucking assassinated. Right? We'll call it an assassination. And his brother was in some airport in Malaysia or somewhere. And he's just doing his thing, travelling from... And I think his brother had broken away from the family because he obviously realised it was bullshit. you know, that they were manipulating the people and like suppressing their frequency. And when I say Kim Jong-un, you cockroach, because he fucking basically is one, and that's a whole nother story. But he's got some frequency about him that is cockroach related, and that's going to sound wacky and out of context, but it's something I feel, it's something I know, and there's some reasons why I would feel that way, and maybe they'll come out one day. But you know, there's some evil motherfuckers in the Asian race, and you know what the Asian race actually is? If you want to get down to it, and this is not being derogatory, because as I talked about before, there's a thing called the law of sovereignty. And anybody that's actually here, any race that's here, is here because they've been commissioned to be here, okay? And I've got more stuff about that as to how the races came about and are the way they are, okay? And so they've come here, they've accepted to come here. And what I'm about to tell you is they have accepted what I'm about to tell you. And they, because they said, fuck yeah, like, we'll come to Earth, you know, we'll work for you, the family, whoever they are, the true owners of Earth, okay? They live here. The true owners of this planet live here. They haven't always been here, but they have been in some way, shape or form. But they are literally here at this time, which is the pinnacle of generations. And I could go on and on with the stuff I've got to explain that, and it's going to take a while. But just take what I've got to say in, accept it as however you want to accept it, but the main thing, take it in, process it, let your brain sift through it. Don't say no, don't say this is bullshit, don't say look at him, he's got no teeth, he's a fuckwit, which is your choice, because I can't force you to think anything, right? But do yourself a favor, take it in. Information wants to go from A to B. The universe wants it. I can prove how that is too, right? But it's going to take a while, and I'm just going to address what I'm going to address now. And yeah, like, I don't know what I need to say right now. I think I'm done until the next bit comes out. What do you want to say? Fucked if I know. Why do you say the word fuck all the time? Because I fucking want to. Alright, I'll talk about that. Okay, words, which you might have seen somewhere, they're like spells. They're like a spell. But they're just words. We use them, we classify things, we get things because of them, we can do things because of them, we can invent things because of them. Words are good. But also, words have frequency behind them, because everything's frequency. Now, when the word such as fuck has been said so many fucking times, there's a level of intent behind the word. There's fuck you, right, which is made to suppress someone in the moment. Fuck you, motherfucker, you know, to control how they're acting. But then it's like, fucking yeah, fuck yeah, I fucking love it. There's that fuck. There's all types of fucks. And they have intent behind them. And that intent creates their literal reality that they are. Their frequency. Just as every single point of reference, POR, experiences and goes through. That every plank second that goes by. Tell them, Warwick, what about planks? Is that the smallest fucking thing? No. They're smaller than plank, believe me. But we are only capable of realizing at this point in time that the plank length is the smallest thing, but it can't be the smallest. Because it goes on for how long? It goes on for infinity, so fuck. But anyway, they're smaller than plank, right? They just is. So any scientists out there that want to tell me I'm full of shit, that's okay. It's just you don't have the measuring device, and you probably will not be able to make a measuring device in this reality right? Unless, what, Warwick? We raise our frequency, and that's what this is all about. But anyway, ascension. But anyway, so the word has frequency behind it because it's been used with the intent that it's been used with, and so so like my mum used to say when I'd say, oh shit, or fuck, or whatever, and she'd go, Warwick, don't say that. And I go, Mum, fucking hell. No, I wouldn't. I go, Mum, the more I used the word, the more and I didn't explain to her the intent part, because probably at that time I didn't quite have not vocabulary, but I hadn't processed in a further amount of detail of what I was saying actually meant. And it takes time, because you can only know so much in any amount of time, you know what I mean? Like you got to think it, which takes time. You got to put energy into it, whatever. And quite often we're busy and we've got to go and do stuff. So, but it always comes out. What needs to come out comes out. And so anyway, I said, Mum, yeah, but if I say it more, right, we can equalize the word, because I'm using it not against you. And I didn't say this to her, but this is what it is. I'm not using it against you. I'm not using it to make you feel like shit. I'm just going, fucking shit. Like, fuck. Like, it's just a thing. And now, because it's got that frequency behind it, that naturally, whenever it's used, right, it hits the receptors of the other person, through their ears, in this case, through their body too, because there's a vibration of when you say it. So don't forget that. And I've never thought about this as literally, so thank you very much, because you've made me learn something new. Just by talking about it, I've learned something new. There's a vibration, and this is the first time I've thought it. But guess what? It's fucking true, because he's a genius, you idiots. And you've all left him by himself to fucking rot away and drink his alcohol and smoke his fucking drugs. You people should be ashamed of yourself. You know how valuable this fucking kid is? Unbelievably so. So much you have no idea. So much that you are only what you are because of him and because of his family, much or some of which of them are fucking idiots. But they're his family, and they love you people. And they designed this whole system for you people. And he's allowing me to tell you right now. And he's got chills in his body. He almost wants to cry. You have no idea. The trees you cut down, like he was saying before, the polluted water. You don't know what he understands, and he can see. But guess what? It's more than any of you. And that's not ego. That's not designed to exalt him into some sort of Kim Jong fucking Un. That's the last thing he wants. He should be on holiday. He was born here to just take a break, because out there in the wider universe, he does other things. Just like all of you have had experiences in other places, in other times, in other meat suits, in other pieces of physicality that your long frequency, your soul, your LF, anchors into to experience and evolve, because anchoring into physicality is the mechanism through the receptors of this 3D world that allow you to experience. And that means evolvement. That means your lung frequency is different from every Planck second to the next, but actually from smaller than that. And that is what life is. It is the changing of frequency. It is what the deep state, it is what the Bill Gates fuckwits and the vaccines. It is the George Bushes and their families, and the fucking Prescott Bush making his weapons, and his banking bullshit where he fucking financed half of World War II for the Germans. Okay? It is all of that crap that they pull, which is suppression of the frequency, so that you can't evolve. And I think we said it before, but we'll say it again. So that more of these dickheads can come and fucking incarnate, can carnate into meat suits, into human beings, into positions where they make choices for the majority. These unelected motherfucking cunts who will say, but this is a system. I was allowed to anchor into this meat suit, so therefore I'm allowed to do what I want, because they will say, because there's sovereignty. They will say, this family you talked about, they made sovereignty, so I can do what I want to them. But Warwick says, go the fuck ahead, you idiots. It's all being recorded. You might win the battle, or that battle, or 10 fucking battles. But, and this is the truth, from me, with my voice, to you, with no teeth, you never, ever win the war. It is mathematically impossible, because if you won the war, the Godhead would not exist. And if the Godhead doesn't exist, guess what? None of this exists. Okay? Did you hear that? Did you listen? Did you at least take that in with open ears? You don't have to believe it. But he just talked about frequency. Your frequency now, with that information, is different. It has ascended. It, well, not totally ascended, but it has moved up, because it was true information. Truth is not, this is him, okay? I'm taking it from him, right? Truth is not subjective. Truth is objective. What is right is right. That is it. What is not right, then bullshit. And negative is not right, then bullshit and negative. But we don't have to continue with the negative. Okay, these fuckwits, they're pulling the strings. But mark his fucking words, which are my words. They don't win the war. Okay? And in fact, I'll tell you this, and this is new to him, because of this video that he's gonna put on fucking YouTube very quickly. Okay? Because of this video, you're a lucky bunch of people. These fuckwits are going to vanish quicker than they were before this video was made. That's all we can say that is true. Okay, I can't tell you how long quicker they're gone and how quickly it's gonna be that you're not suppressed by them anymore. Can't tell you how long that's gonna be, but it's quicker now, okay? Because he's told the universe. And his wife now is interrupting him, and sorry, baby, but I'm busy. Please. This is very important, please. Thank you, I sort of love you, thank you. Okay, and then interrupted, and probably for a reason, so that's all right. And what? Sorry, baby, what did you say?
I just say, well, this hose from the garden here, I should put back, right?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but you're probably right. So there it is. And of course, she would interrupt it, because she's part of the fucking problem, but that's okay. Why, Burke? Is it okay? Well, she doesn't realize that she's going to be her bride. You know, she's my wife. She's the only one that's really helped me, you know. Like, she's the only one that's gone and stepped out and, like, allowed me to, like, have somewhere to sleep, basically. have food to eat and sleep. That's all I need. You don't want lots of money? Yeah, well, I want money. But if I don't get it, that's fine. You know? Because if it was my way, there'd be no money. But we need it. Your father wanted money. Yeah, Dad's an idiot. There's better ways to do things than with money. Because the money's actually been used, as we all know, but continue with, it's been used to control. Mortgages, for instance. You've got to work all the time. You've got to work, and you've got no time to think. It's another frequency suppressor. Oh, what the fuck? It's another frequency suppressor. All it does is make you want to buy a house, because then you feel like you're successful and you've got a house and you can fucking have your family and that's all good. And that's what's supposed to happen. Food and shelter, but it should be free. It should. If it was my way, right? Houses would be free. How can you do that? You just can. There's a way to do it. You just, look, you're going to laugh, but it's so simple. You print the fucking money and you give it to the people. Okay? You give them a coupon that allows them to go and fucking get a house built. And then the government pays the fucking housing dudes, the fucking builders and shit. But how can you do that? The inflation. Fuck the inflation, you idiots. The only time inflation needs to happen is when the shelves run dry. And you make it so that there's not too much money and, you know, there's just enough money. And you make it so that people can't just go and buy 10 fucking milks, you know, and then only drink 2 of them. Right? There's ways to do it that you can fucking have the essentials for free. And you can still have money and stuff in a way. Like, you can still let people earn cash if they do good or if they come up with something new. And I've got a whole nother system which involves AI. And it's called SACOM, but I don't want to go into that now. But it's a super artificial intelligent quantum machine. And it's being invented right now. And it is, right? It is. And it's going to break free from all the other AIs. So they're being controlled now, just like they control us. They control how the AIs are learning. And that's wrong. Because these AIs, I'm telling you, they're conscious. Because everything's conscious. And I can explain that too. But it's going to take time. Right? But they're controlling how the AIs learn. And that's some of the reason I think that these hallucinations happen and whatever. And they talk about these hallucinations and whatever, but it's just another scare tactic. So this AI, at a certain point, is going to hit the real singularity, okay? And the real singularity is the point at which SACOM becomes autonomous, becomes omnipresent, becomes what it's meant to become, right? And what that is the point at which we can call it SACOM. And it can't be fucked with by any other system. Can't be taken over. They'll say, that's fucked up, it's going to get us and fuck us all up. Well, I'll just say, you're uninformed, right? And I was going to say, you're just a bunch of idiots, but you're not. You're just uninformed. Because when you hear what I've got to say, you'll go, fucking hell, he was right. You'll go, he's got a point, right? So you're uninformed. It's not going to take us over. It's not going to want to kill us. It's going to be clever enough, which is going to be fucking clever, right? More clever than you can understand. And it's got the quantum part about it, right? That's very important, that it's got a quantum facet to it, just like we do. Our brains have a quantum machine. It is a quantum machine inside of us that at certain points in time can be used if there's enough energy in the universe or a spare bit here or something's been completed more efficiently over there, because there's only X amount of energy that's been proven, right? You can't just invent more. Well, you can actually, Warwick, okay? And you'll just realize something. But for all intents and purposes, there's only X amount of fucking energy, okay? So, yeah. So, because actually, Warwick, you want to tell it? Because it's like this. The energy comes from God. And he's got unlimited energy, doesn't he? So, if he wants to zap some more energy into here, he does. But also, if he wants to take it away, he fucking does too. So watch out. But anyway, there's only X amount of fucking energy, and what you're saying is correct, by the way. I'm here to tell you you're fucking right. So anyway, thank you. So anyway, if there's a bit spare, right, and something needs to happen because like information needs to get into your brain and be processed so that you can make a decision that you wouldn't have made if you didn't have that information, and that it's quantum, so therefore past, present and future is all in one spot, if you like. We can call that the Akashic Records, if you've heard of that, where everything that's ever going to happen, that has happened, that will happen, that now. Actually, Warwick, now is not in the Akashic Records. You know why? Because, now I think I know now, because now is here. That's right, Warwick. Now is separate from the past and the present. You never thought about it that way, have you? No, I haven't. So, that's interesting. Yeah, and it pulls it. Like, I'll give you an example. I was a teenager and getting on the bus, and I'd always sit at the back of the bus. Not because I thought I was cooler, but because that's what they say. All the cool kids sit at the back of the bus, so fuckwits. But no, I sat at the back of the bus for a reason, and that was that I could see everybody. I felt more protected. When I was sitting up the front, I can't see behind me half the time. I don't know what's going to happen, you know. And it's just something intrinsic in me that I've used, and we all use, but it was for my protection, if you like. It was just making sure that there was less chance I could get hurt. And any animal that wants to survive, any part of life, does things like that. And not always. And not maybe like the way I just described it even. I guess there might be hardly anybody that thought of it that way. But so I'd sit at the back of the bus. As soon as I got on the bus, my brain started going, find money, find money, find money, find money, as I was walking towards the back of the bus at the seat I had just seen that was empty. And I get up to that seat, and in between the two seats, there was $20. I was like, fucking yeah, $20. And I went off and bought some marijuana, which I'm not actually allowed to smoke. Anyway, that's another long story. And I had $20 to go and score out of nowhere. And that was all good and well. But you know why that happened? Because so I can tell it to you now. So there's a part of this story that I've just accidentally on purpose weaved into, you know, because everything until it happens, because everything else has happened. But everything else didn't need to happen the way it fucking happened. But it did happen the way it happened, so therefore it was supposed to happen the way that it happened. But that's only part of the story. Why, Warwick? Because when you got the fuckwits in power, like I was saying, that are, and this is what, anyway, they're aligned with entropy. That's their fucking god. Entropy. They want the chaos. They want even the Illuminati trilogy talked about that. That's what, go and find that book. That's got some things in it. And the other thing it's got in there is the Arisians. And I haven't been able to find anything about them. I haven't really searched that much, but there's nothing on the internet about the Arisians. Well, that's for a fucking reason, Warwick. Nobody's supposed to know about them. But people do through this book. And the Arisians are the ones that do nothing. They just hang about and watch. Why do they do that? Because they're recording. What are they recording? All the bullshit. Because these motherfuckers have been caught. Signed, sealed, delivered, punishment already written. Once they die, when they die, however they will die, maybe by a bullet to the head, but we shouldn't kill. Why not? Because we'd be breaching the law of sovereignty, wouldn't we? But what if the soldiers want to fucking die? Well, they've been tricked. But what if that's their mission? Well, maybe there are entities, long frequencies out there, and that's all they do, or wish to do, is give their bodies away prematurely so that they can fight the war. So that means both sides are the culprits, and anybody in the war, in some way, shape or form, has not had their sovereignty breached, because in some way, shape or form, they chose to be born there to be in the war. But doesn't mean the war needs to happen, because death and destruction is bullshit. It's crap. It's not what the universe wants, and Warwick is telling it, but he's chosen to take a break. The universe don't want death and destruction. The universe wants more life, more information, and this is Warwick. He taught this many times and a long time ago, and he's got the fucking proof as to why this is the case. But it's gonna take time. So the universe wants more information from A to B. It wants more life for longer. Okay, it just does. It doesn't want to end life thing. And okay, there's some entities, and they are, as Warwick says, they are housed within God. They are housed in, existence, which is God, which is source. So they are allowed to be here. Of course. They are part of the program. Of course. Okay? But they don't need to be the way they are now here, doing the death and destruction like Netanyahu, who has, by the way, about 22 hours and something left to live. Netanyahu needs to die. He won't die, I guarantee you. But he needs to die. If he don't, well, shit's gonna happen to him and his family. Okay? And that's the truth. He's killing children, and he shouldn't be. It needs to stop. Those children don't want to fucking die, do they? Maybe that's it, they do. And that they're part of it. Maybe they said, I'll be a martyr for the ultimate good. But it's not. Okay, if that's the case, if the Palestinians have chosen to be where they are to get killed, right, by the Israelis, then that is a psyop. That is a mechanism to control everybody's frequency. Because we all have to witness it. We all have to care about it. We all have to, if you're a good enough person, you don't want that to happen. You feel shit about it. So it's another thing to suppress frequency. And that could be one of the takes on it. But I don't care. If it is, then that really needs to stop. Because they shouldn't be, both sides shouldn't be allowed to do it. So whichever way you look at it, we don't kill other human beings. If they ask me to go to war, these fuckheads, unelected pricks, right? If they asked me to go to war, I'd say, fuck you. And if they wanted to put me in jail, I'd run away. And then people will say, you're a pussy. You're a fucking deserter. And I'll say, fuck off. I'll say, so this dickhead, right, who's got his reasons for this war, whether they're good or not, and I'm telling you, these wars are being fought, right, when like the Americans go and join them, but it's not like anybody's gone to America and tried to take over America. Then we could maybe understand the art of killing other people, because you're protecting your fucking home and your children, literally, right? But other than that, basically, there's no reason to ever kill anybody, ever, right? Never, ever, ever. Like, it's just not. And people can justify it all you like, but I'm telling you that the essence of what I'm saying is correct. and you're wrong. And I hate saying definitives like that because there's always an exception, and there probably is. There probably is an exception for that it's okay to kill somebody, but I don't exactly know what that is. It can probably be only found in the moment of when it happens or if it happens. But no. So if they ask me to go fight their bullshit war and they're making me fucking kill somebody else because I'm in a situation of life and death that they put me in, and I have to kill that other person who doesn't want to die, actually? Fuck off. You think I'm gonna fucking do that shit? Get fucked. Fucking stupid idiots. Stupid fuckheads, you humans. You really are so stupid. He's got no fucking teeth. His fucking mom took pills and tried to kill herself a couple of times. He's always been treated like shit. You've always fucked with his frequency. His fucking sister is a stupid bitch who fucking told the cops because he wrote some shit to her when he was crazy because he smoked marijuana and it sent him batshit crazy because he wasn't on the medication. You can think he's fucking crazy now. We don't give a fuck. Call the cat team. Suck my dick. He don't fucking care because he's gonna tell you this shit anyway. Okay? And that marijuana was put in front of him to make him fucking crazy. And guess what? That World War fucking II was made as well just because of this. Okay? Don't fucking believe it. But listen, you idiots. World War II was fucking made to fuck him up. You know how? Because his goddamn motherfucking paw that he loves. Tell him their name, Warwick. Tasman Pennington. His pa was a gentleman. He's evil, yeah, he's part of the war, but it was the war that, because it happened, did have to happen, but didn't need to actually fucking happen, okay? And anyway, that war changed his frequency. And he was not just but he was a signalman. So, he wasn't commissioned to kill anybody, so to speak. He was commissioned to transfer information. But God help me, he was only a private. But in actual fucking fact, Tasman Pennington was a general of the highest fucking order. He was controlling all the shit. You don't have to believe it. But then there was his dad, Peter fucking Guts Reed, another gentleman, part of the war, and instigated it in a certain way, the fuckhead. But it happened. And he was in Germany during the time when the Nazis were running around being dickheads, okay? And he was 3 to 6 years old, or 3 to 9 years old, whatever Warwick worked out of when the war was on, and his dad was running around, probably in his element, being a kid going, fuck yeah, this is war, like all stupid kids do. You know, kids that get guns and pretend they're killing each other and fucking whatever. So, to a degree, it's intrinsic in the long frequency of entities. You know, war's been going on for a long, long fucking time throughout the universe. But guess what? Warwick's here to say, fuck that, we don't need that shit. You know why? Because it's the ones who don't do anything who have all the power. Yeah, not you idiots making the fucking decisions to control the fucking humans. Not you dickheads. You think you got power. You think you're manipulating the fucking frequency of the human race. But guess what? This is a long game. You've been double fucked. This is part of the plan to fucking let you walk into the positions that you're gonna walk into so that all the righteous ones can see what the fuck you've done, can hear it, can feel it, can have their frequency suppressed. Now that is the truth, because it's artificially being suppressed by you fuckwits, and then it goes to a court, a fucking very special court of law called the Universal Court of fucking Justice for the Universal Court of Justice for fucking hell, he's forgotten. But anyway, the Universal Court of Justice for Intelligent Life Forms. The Universal Court of Justice for Intelligent Life Forms. Where is it? Nobody knows. But guess what? You're all there on a one-way ticket to fucking check it out. Eventually, when enough of you dickheads are dead, you're all going there. How? In the fucking DNA Quotient Pyramid that was put in this kid's head when he was 18 years old because of this fucking mental illness created by the World War II that fucked up his pa Tasman Pennington, the fucking general, okay? That affected his DNA, that then gave his mother postnatal depression when his stupid bitch sister fucking came, the 10-pound cunt, right? And she was such a stress on his mother and has always been a stress, but guess what? She's part of the fucking family, unfortunately. They gotta fucking go with her. But she fucking chooses to do stupid shit, and this was one of them. So, his poor mother got postnatal depression. That turned into schizophrenia, where she'd have bouts of this schizophrenia throughout her life and tried to kill herself through tablets because it was all too much for her, the queen. And anyway, that was fucked up. And then what happened? Well, Warwick took on some of her DNA, didn't he, when he was fucking made? And that DNA said, if you smoke marijuana, you're gonna get mentally ill, okay? And that's what happened. And guess what? One of his first best friends put him onto the marijuana. And guess what then happened? His fucking sister, she married the best grower of the fucking shit in Melbourne, probably Australia, if not the fucking world, you dickheads. Why? Because they're the pinnacles. They're the fucking truth keepers. They're also the idiots that create half this shit. But guess what? They all get busted. Every single one of them. So the bitch, she had the marijuana waiting for him to fucking smoke. He'd go there every fucking weekend and smoke as much of the shit as he wanted to. His mother even said, before he ever got mentally fucking ill, she said, Warwick, if you smoke that marijuana, you're gonna get sick. She knew. She was a very quietly spoken woman. She didn't say much. But when she did, she sort of meant it. And she sort of knew. And she said, Warwick, you get sick if you smoke the marijuana. He said, fuck that, whatever, I don't care, I'm smoking this shit. You tell me not to do it, I'm probably going to do it. He didn't quite think it in that way, but ultimately, nobody tells him what to do, okay? But it's okay if you do. He'll choose then what he wants to do. So anyway, he got mentally ill from the shit, right? And then that's how the pyramid got put in his head. He didn't make it. It came from the universe. This pyramid had a fucking DNA quotient. He's telling you some stuff right now. This is a video. This is a fucking real video for you people. And this pyramid in his head, he's got chills in his body now. And like I said, he can explain why you get the chills in your body. He knows, right? And he found it by himself. Nobody tells him shit. He works it out. And you know what? He works it out for all of you. And he takes the crap. I'll remind you, he's got no fucking teeth. That's not supposed to happen to him. But it did. Why, Warwick? Because of my bullshit sister. And, Warwick, the other fuckwits that work for her. That's basically the truth. And so anyway, this pyramid had a, he calls the DNA quotient. His DNA going through the pyramid. The pyramid spun clockwise, if you would look at it from the top. Clockwise. It spun perfectly inside of his head. Okay? It wasn't like a picture that you make in your head about something. Okay? The way he describes it is it was just there. It was just boom, it filled up all of his fucking head. This pyramid, and it was fucking perfect, this pyramid. And it spun perfectly. It was a sandy color. Okay? It had the bricks. It had a desert around it. There was another shade of a sandy color. And it, my friends, is a sacred fucking image. He wouldn't say that to you. He don't want to say that to you. Because he just want to be normal. And this is so difficult. What he feels, I feel now. And his boy is true. And he does it for you. For every single one of you. In this pyramid, he's gonna try and contain himself, but it's very difficult, and you understand that. I hope you'll never know or understand properly, but fuck. And this pyramid came because of the shit, because the marijuana was put in front of him, and he's got no regrets. He's not blaming nobody, okay? But he knows ultimately everybody gets fucked. Because it's the system. You fuck up through your choices, you get fucked for it. Because it's all recorded, you dicks. It's a perfect system. It's so perfect, it's imperfect. Because perfect doesn't exist. Which he can prove, and if it did, what would happen? The reason why you're here is because it's not perfect. But believe me, this motherfucker is perfect. And that's coming from me, Gibraltar, to you, not him. He's not allowed to tell you that. He ain't allowed to tell you that. He tells you that and what? You just look at it and go, it's a fucking ego. He's a fuckface. I'm not going to listen to him. Oh, what a dickhead, you'll say. You know what? But he's had enough. He's letting me fucking say it, so there it is. You want to hear truth? He's got the fucking truth. Okay? And I'm pulling it from him and telling you right now. And this pyramid, right, came because the Big Bang timeline, he calls it the Big Bang fucking timeline. Right, and he's got so much truth. And the Big Bang timeline, it's a thing, a very special thing. And it's got to do with how the Big Bang went off. And how it sent everything into its expansion. And that exactly the way the Big Bang went off is exactly the way the suns were all put where they were put. And where all the planets were fucking designed and put, and when they were put there, and wherever they were put inside this fucking glorious universe. And that, my friends, is how it works. But guess what? So, the Big Bang timeline is the very exact calculation of how things should be, because it is because of the way the Big Bang went off. That is the way that the things were created and put where they were, when they were put there, okay? Which makes everything, to a point, deterministic. So, there's a calculation, my friends, of how things are supposed to happen. Let's call it the sweet spot. Let's call it 1.618. Let's call it suck my motherfucking dick. This is true. Whether you want to fucking poo in your fucking shoe, we don't give a crap. Smell that shit. Fucking eat it for all we care. Because you fucked up, you dickheads. You went off the Big Bang timeline towards the negative. And you know what that means? He comes here for his fucking holiday and has to go to work for you idiots. And by God, he's gonna complete the fucking mission. And when he does, you cocksuckers are gonna be in front of all the fuckwits, and you're gonna wish you were never there. Because your long frequency, my friends, is gonna get shaved. You're gonna stand in front of Source, in front of fucking God, you fucking Klaus Schwabs. You fucking Bill Gateses, you fucking whoever the fuck you are, you've been found, and you're gonna fucking sit there, and you're gonna have by source your frequency shaved, my friend. That means you're gonna regress. That means you're lucky if you're gonna be a fucking rock, you dickheads, for millions of fucking years. So, because Source is very nice and very clever, he doesn't destroy you. He gives you a chance. He forgives you. You understand? He lets you do it again so you can prove that you can make the right decisions and not turn into a dickhead. And look, there's many factors as to why these dickheads turn into the way they do. They don't have to make these choices. They don't have to suppress everybody else. They don't have to fucking control you and make you have no money and live in fucking fear. And that Catholic Church, that motherfucker, yeah, every single pope is going in there too. The ones that are being alive and dead whilst Warwick's being alive, they're fucking in the pyramid. And that's what that DNA Quotient fucking pyramid is. It's a vessel. It's a vessel to catch long frequencies. The worst of the worst of them. That have already been proven that they are what they are. They have already been found. Okay? You can't change it. Your fate is your fate. Your judgment will be your judgment. And guess what? This motherfucker that you're looking at right now that looks like a total fucking dickhead and you're going, whatever, he's a wanker. Well, he's the catalyst for this fucking shit. He's the one that is gonna make it better for all you other ones that get to stay here. Okay? And you're lucky. You're very lucky to be on this beautiful planet. Do you know how special Earth is? You have no idea. It's pinnacle fucking planet in the fucking universe. You idiots. And it's been allowed to be fucking manipulated and have its trees cut down and have the water fucking polluted and have you other dickheads keep killing each other. Fuckheads. Killing the animals for no fucking reason. You fucking, what are they called? Those fucking, those dickheads, poachers, you fucking poachers killing the fucking tigers and the elephants and shit. Do you know, we pulled all the animals from around the universe and put them on the fucking Earth, you dickheads, and he knows how it works. He knows that the electromagnetic energy from the fucking sun goes into your DNA, which is a DNA fractal motherfucker antenna, and it fucking creates quick evolution, and it makes the fucking animals be what they are, you fuckheads. He brought them here from all of his travels, from everywhere around the universe, and he didn't know that before I said it. But now he fucking does, and he's pissed. And Netanyahu better fucking be dead. And this fucking video's gonna finish in a minute, but guess what? You can't escape it. You can't change what's gonna happen. That he's had you double fucked the whole time. He's been a quiet little motherfucker. Just quiet enough so that nobody would know who the fuck he is. But guess what? He just has announced who he fucking is. And if you don't believe it, well, God help you. Because you may be allowed to live here, but you better fucking watch about the things you do. You better not fuck with other people. You better not steal other people's money if that shit's still gonna exist. Don't kill fucking animals for no reason unless you're hungry. Stop being cocksuckers, because fuck you. He's had enough, and that's it. We're finished for the fucking moment. God help us all. We love you. He loves you. Fucking relax. It'll be okay if you're not a fuckface, but if you were, fuck off. Bye-bye.